Hello student, let's try to understand sexual reproduction in flowering plant. So what is meaning of this, student? Let's try to understand in very detail. So the reproductive part of angiosperm are located in the flowers. You have already studied the different part of flowers: sepal, petal, stamen, pistil. Stamen and pistil are the reproductive part of the flowers which contain the germ cell. What possible function could be the petal and sepal serve? The flower may be unisexual, papaya, watermelon. When it comes to either stamen or pistil, or bisexual, hibiscus or mustard. When it contains both the stamens and pistil. Stamen is the male reproductive part and it produces pollen grain that are yellowish in color. You must have seen the yellowish powder that often stick to our hands. If we touch the stamen of flower's pistil, it present in the center of the flower and the female reproductive part. It is made up of three parts. What are these three parts, student? The swollen bottom part is the ovary, middle elongated part is the style, and the terminal part, which may be sticky, is the stigma. The ovary contain ovule and each ovule has an egg cell. The male germ cell produced by pollen grain fuses with the female gametes present in the ovule. This fusion of the germ cell or fertilization give us the zygote, which is capable of growing into new plants. Thus, the pollen needs to be transferred from the stamen to the stigma. If this transfer of pollen occurs in the same flower, it is referred to as self-pollination. On the other hand, if the pollen is transferred from the one flower to another, it is known as cross-pollination. This transfer of pollen from one flower to another is achieved by agent like wind, water, or animal. After the pollen lands on the suitable stigma, it has reached the female germ cell, which are in ovary. For this to grow out of the pollen grain and travel through the style to reach the ovary. After fertilization, the zygote divides several times to form an embryo within the ovule. The ovule develops a tough coat and is gradually converted into seed. The ovary grows rapidly and ripens to form fruit. Meanwhile, the petal, sepal, stamen, style, and stigma may be shriveled and fall off. When you ever observe any flower part still persisting in the fruit, try and work out the advantage of seed formation for the plant. The seed contain the future plant embryo which develop into seedling under the appropriate condition. This process is known as germination. Thank you.